frames per second is actually really high. So that's good.
No one should ever play this. No one should ever play this game as perfect.
There you go. Hey, am I not? It's my camera's not on. There you go. That's better.
Oh, this is like, this reminds me of, what is it? Goodness gracious. Is it? Oh, Lisa, you're so little.
I know, you want me to make it bigger?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so there's, I don't know if are you watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she's looking at her book. I'm sure you're ahead.
Backpack. No, I'm not, I'm not even playing right now, this is just.
Oh, okay.
This is just the start.
Alright. This reminds me of another game like this that has, you know.
I have a cat and flowers, lilies.
Yes. Do we read it, I guess?
I'm trying. Like, what the heck?
Wait, what is it, like a motion sensor? Like, what is
it? Okay, I got it.
This isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that.
How do
I'm
you...
just going to start at the beginning. With the house.
Okay.
She got it.
I'm like, I got it, yay!
I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house. I lived here until I was 11, but I was in the... Oh, okay, you're going to read it. Got it.
I'm like, oh, got it.
Okay.
Write this up a little bit. Okay. Alright, so I am in the woods, apparently.
Really?
Oh, let me give me a second.
What does it remind me of? It reminds me of that one game I was playing on the PS4.
Yes, the one that was...
I lived here until I was 11, but I
what
wasn't
is it?
allowed
The
into
one with
half
the...
rooms.
You're playing this guy, and it's like a bunch... It's like a...
whole bunch of freaking puzzles.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That. That's what this reminds me of.
Very pretty. Very, that's a lot better. There's a white right here. I'll get this.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago.
Oh, I like a mailbox like that.
Open
That's
immediately.
cute.
I want something like this.
So how are you playing this game?
I'm playing it with this. Hi, Kira.
Oh, joystick?
Yeah, with my Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Okay,
I
so
see it.
her brother died. Her brother's dead. Hi, Kira. Ooh. Wait, poop. Oh. I just ran into the gate because the
I saw that. That's totally not. Yeah.
Ooh, can I jump over?
No.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
This is for you. Thanks, Mom.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The finches. So is this a path? Wait, so there's a path here and there's a path here. I'm gonna go down real quick.
go either up or down.
Apparently.
Oh, ready? You already got a fork in the road.
Dude, I can go in the foliage.
Hi.
Right. I think that was it for here. Okay, so let me go back. I'm already lost.
Oh,
Okay, here's the path. Okay, I found it. Okay, here we go. Woo!
The truth is,
I'm a few seconds
even
behind
after
you.
I inherited the house,
Okay.
I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
The house knows that? The house is gonna wow. The house can talk? I'm just kidding.
Don't say that. Never bring up the idea of houses that are alive to Mom. She's traumatized after watching Mother.
Mother?
Yes, with Jennifer Lawrence.
Mother.
Yes.
Is that new? Is the movie in the theaters?
No, not anymore. DVD right now.
Oh.
Do not watch it. Ever. Ever, ever in your life. Ever.
Why?
It's very satanic, and the director who made it is well, as you don't need to, probably, is he made the movie where the character, I don't remember the character.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably
But
silent,
he's basically
as if
saying
they're
that,
allowed to say something but never do.
that he just is like, he's like the devil, I guess. And Jennifer Lawrence can't leave because the people in the town are like, they want him, they want to like worship him or something or whatever. It's but he's like I guess he plays like the devil or whatever, because also they sacrifice like a baby and they eat it.
Oh, I think Mom was telling me about this.
Yes.
And she says, I can't believe... Yeah, Mario wanted to watch it.
No, actually.
Oh, and Mom... Or they chose it because they thought it...
No, I'm about to tell you, but I still feel really bad to this day that
You suggested it.
I unfortunately, because, okay, when you see the trailer, you don't think that it's gonna be like that, you know? You think like, oh, okay, psychological horror, you know, maybe he's a serial killer and he kills all these women or whatever. Nope. And literally towards the end of the movie, it just turns really bad. And I told him, I'm really, really sorry. I didn't know it was like that. So he's like, Ariana, it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. We didn't know. You didn't know. We didn't know. But now we know. So yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry. Don't ever
The
watch
house
it. Mom
was
was like, I
exactly
feel
like
like I need to like
the way I'd been dreaming about it.
What the heck?
do something.
Wow.
Mom was pray. Because yeah, it's just evil. Very, very evil.
I can do.
Because she also said that the house like bleeds for some reason.
Yeah.
It's just evil.
Okay.
The director is also very evil. So.
Oh, I like... Oh, wow, I can actually see me. That's awesome. That never happens.
Oh, I'm probably seeing a little bit.
What? I'm tripping out right now.
Oh, look! I have a belly.
Yeah, you don't ever see that in a lot of games. In fact, that's rare.
Yeah. So, very few games can do that.
As a
I've
child,
seen some that
the
actually
house
can,
made
but
me
it's
uncomfortable
very rare.
in a way I couldn't put into words.
The only one that I haven't
Now,
seen is where you can
as a
see the character's
17-year-old,
face in the reflection.
I knew exactly
That's even
those
more
words
rare.
were. I was afraid of the house.
Because sometimes you'll pass by like a mirror or like something silver and you don't see the character's face. You're like, am I a vampire?
Okay, the mirror's like...
Error.
Oh.
Uncompatible.
tried the door, nothing happened. Well, I was trying to.
Okay.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Yeah.
Can't get to the doggy door? Really?
I don't think this is supposed to be a scary game. It's only an exploratorium game.
Well, did you look up more of it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was...
Well, let me look. We'll keep playing. Let me look it up real quick. I can't see without my little glasses. Where are my glasses? The screen is a little far from me. How about that? Yeah, just keep playing and I'll figure it out. No, I don't.
Why would...
No.
I got this on sale, I think. Story-rich, atmospheric, walking simulator, indie. Yeah, it's not supposed to be scary.
I said I'll look it up. Right.
I'm just better at it.
No, it's just. No. So how are you?
Yeah, it's just you just explore.
That's what they said about the last game, and then look what happened. What was it? The one with the blind lady?
With the blind lady?
Yeah, she's like blind, and you have to look through her house through her cane because through the vibrations of the cane you see things.
Wait, what?
That was I forgot what I remember you had played a little bit. Yeah, she's blind. She explained her house. She's entering her house, and she can't obviously because she's blind, but she can see through vibrations.
She can see through vibrations.
Yes, when she taps her cane on the floor.
I do not remember this game. I would remember that game.
Let me see.
I don't think I've played that game.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think that was me who played that. I would have remembered a game like that. Can I run or something? Because you walk really slow, sugar.
Oh, it's called Perception.
Was that one scary?
Yeah, it's survival horror adventure.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Of course.
Well, it's psychological thriller, so.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting
But
for
the
me.
thing I heard about this game is that it's not that great.
Oh, yeah.
Only because the only thing you have to like solve puzzles and like explore her house and have the cane as she looked through her house. You have to tap her cane constantly, but at the same time you really can't because if you make noise, like something in the house, nothing demonic as far as I know, but something like in the trying to get at you. So and if they hear you, they come at you and then
Going through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was
restart from
11.
where you're at. So I think very frustrating.
Can't make noise, but I can't see.
Right? I don't
The power
think
had
people
been turned
who
off
made that
the
game
night we left.
were thinking. It's kind of a, what do you call it?
This is counterintuitive.
Right? Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot closer when...
Easier, it's supposed to say easier when I was 11.
Oh, I saw closer. The power had been turned off the night we left. I would imagine so. Had been turned on.
Oh, there's
People
a
have-
kiddie pool. Reminds me of Bubba.
Cool?
Kiddie pool.
Oh, yeah, in the back.
And I think that's a high chair.
That's an ice box where you put it.
Look up. Always look up too. Rafters. Actually, that's a nice garage. I want to drive the car.
No, Lisa.
For the first time in
You don't have the
years,
keys to that car. I hope you know. And no high wiring.
Hot wiring.
I felt like I was home.
For real? First you're scared of the house, now you're home. Girl, you make no sense. Someone's been living here. Obviously, there's plates and a candle. There's the heck?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
What is the year?
Let's see, we got Edith, Eddie, Lewis, and Dawn. Lewis, I believe, is the one that died.
Ah.
Loving memories.
Ah.
He was born in the same year Maddie was born.
Uh-huh. That's funny.
I think her name is Edie because it's a woman. It's a female. It's a grandma.
Well, it can't be,
It says, it says great grandson to Edie, and it's a woman. In the picture, it's a woman. You see it? See a lady in a bonnet. So.
Her name is Edith Finch, right?
Yeah, my name is Eden. Yeah, my character is called.
Why is there two of them?
They're all named Edie. See, we got Edith, Edie, and Dawn.
Except you.
Not, never mind.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Of course.
Why me too? And first of all, I hate salmon. Salmon's disgusting.
You're the only one that does.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Jeez, that really sucks. So Chinese or salmon. What's it gonna be tonight, kids? Son of a mother. That's a nice stove. Can I have this?
What? I'll probably see in a minute.
Dog, this is... I want this. Give me, give me, give me. It won't fit in my kitchen, but you know what? I'm willing to make some sacrifices in that kitchen.
Oh wow, it's a gas stove.
Yeah, it's gas and it's huge.
Yes,
So,
look at that. Look at that. There's like little handles on the stove.
There's 4, say 2 big ovens and the little ones for, I don't know.
Right. That's usually
The
ideal
table
for
was still a
something I
wreck
can't
from the
remember
night we
what.
left.
Why is it a wreck? How long have... Jeez,
How long have-
guys.
That's a good question.
What the heck? You guys can't clean up after... There's
Right.
a lot of books. I'm just telling you right now, there's a lot of books. A lot of books.
The bookworm people, maybe.
Here's Edie in her wheelchair and oxygen mask.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Wow, that sucks.
Why does she sound young?
Because she is young.
Oh.
She's 17.
Well, how? Okay. Oh, so Edith Finch? Okay. I thought Edith Finch was her, the character you're playing. But
She
it's not.
is. No, she is. I am Edith Finch. I'm playing Edith Finch, 17-year-old.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
I am
Even
playing...
the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Yeah. I am playing Edith Finch. She's 17 years old.
So Edie's her grandma.
Edie is her grandma.
Okay. Just making sure because sometimes Edith can be Edie too, for, short.
Oh yeah, no, of course. That's actually nicer than what it looks.
I know, right?
Jeez.
I like the creativity in the words. How it just kind of, how it like goes away, and the creative ways it goes away from the screen.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
That's a nice book collection.
They have a fireplace.
Oh, you'll see the book collection in a little bit.
That's a strange mansion.
I'll go in there in a second.
Yeah, I'm a little behind this. This is going a lot faster than. That's a lot of bugs. Why? I don't care
Great
about
Grandpa
people
Sven
living.
built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
It's actually pretty.
Sucks. Well, I'm hearing it now, but the way she did. I always wanted one.
Those lamps are dangerous. Why didn't you tell?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton?
Who? I thought it was Lewis.
Oh, that's another brother.
Ooh, que la. Oh my gosh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, that is another brother.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
You're telling me. Is there a reason why this is padded?
What?
And, look, it's...
I can't right now.
Oh, well, you'll see. It's like... Nope, nobody's supposed to go in here. Like, literally, don't go in here. And I'll make sure you don't go. Oh my jeez.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? Jeez.
It's like...
like a fortress. Like with the styrofoam and the barricade and jeez.
Told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Of course. The key never fits.
Can I just sit in the chair? I'll just use... No.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then
Yeah.
Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
And drilled people. She did seal up the rooms. Like, what the heck is wrong with you, woman?
Something went obvious. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if something, triggered her since her son died and then the other one went missing. So,
I'm guessing
yeah.
this was my room at one point in time. Is there a way to get in here? There has to be a way to... Oh, this is Molly. Molly? It's Molly.
There's a bunch of names that were like, okay, we're seeing a lot of more people than we realized.
I'm gonna go in here real quick. I don't know who's...
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Apparently this house has a lot of rooms.
Yes.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Mommy's room is cute. Has a squirrel on it with a fancy
So actually, this is really pretty.
accordion
I like
color.
The color.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I would. Why wouldn't you?
His room is full of sharks. Why is the wallpaper full of sharks? I would die in his room.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
I'll say. What?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Before I go in there, before we go in there, I'm just gonna take another walkabout. I didn't get to look at everything.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Who's Barbara Finch? Apparently she's in Hollywood. How cute. Someone's pregnant in this one. Guessing that's Barbara. I want to say that's Barbara painting her room. And she's preggo.
She's preggers.
Oh, there's a wire.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
And your mom was quite thorough. There are a lot of pictures. There are a lot of pictures.
A lot of bugs.
Y'all are the clutter people. You just... a lot.
I know, right? Why would they just leave it like that?
Sven and Edie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Aww. Wow, that lady lived a long time. 1970 to 2010. Is that even possible?
No. No, hold on. Wait, say it again? Hold on, wait. Let me get a calculator.
2010
Okay.
minus 1970.
Yeah? She was 93.
Son of a gun.
Jeez.
She outlived her. This is Gregory. Like wow, Gregory only lived a year. That sucks. What the hell?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
That's depressing.
That is depressing. Only lived 1 year. This is Calvin, 1950, 1961. This could also be when Calvin and Sam. And 11.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Aww. It's all our dead family members. I'm just gonna put you for now.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
44 to 1920. No, not 20. 16 years. From there. Now, of course, this doesn't tell me how long they lived, but 1930s and 10.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
So I guess they did die. Jeez.
Wow.
19, 10 years. 10 years old.
How sad.
A lot of people die young, just letting you know right now.
Alright. Except for the grandma.
Yeah, except for the grandma. And apparently my family. Except for one brother. There's coloring books. Well, there's crayons, books, and a picture.
Uh-huh.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Lewis is the one that died, right? Lewis? Keeping track.
Yeah.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
It was, what do you call it? Baby buggy?
Baby boogie boogie.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay, see.
Why does that picture look kind of disturbing?
What picture?
On the wall.
Oh, the kitty?
Mm-hmm.
Kitty! Okay, let's start left to right.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
I'm gonna guess the gerbil is dead.
Obviously.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's actually cool. I like that.
Mm.
Well, you'll see right now.
Yeah. It's really dark. I can't really see that well. That's pretty. I like that. The cast on the
December
wall.
13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What's that?
Pobrecita.
My Halloween candy was all gone. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Cute fish.
Okay, this part's really gonna be dark. Let me see if I can change the.
Whiting.
Yeah. Brightness. I usually put a little bit. That's too light. That's a little better. A little better.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Something
Different. Like an accent.
I kept eating and eating.
That's toothpaste. You don't eat that.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, that's how she died.
Pobrecita.
Wesley, she's hungry. I would not do
Then I
this.
heard chirping outside my window.
I would not do this to Howie.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Well, I wouldn't
I
do this
reached
to
out
anything.
for
That's not right.
Yep, she can fit.
And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
No. Okay.
You know what? She probably died right there in the bathtub, in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Pobrecita.
I'll take that. That or she fell out the window.
Probably.
Where's the bird going? Where do we go? Where are you going, Silver?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Poor thing, she's so hungry she wants to eat the bird.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Gonna find it?
I'm trying to get it.
Nice.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
In fact, you're Nicole.
Yeah.
Heart! Heart!
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
In a tree.
Somehow.
Girl, that's a bad time to be a shark. There you go. Go. There you go.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, great. Dun, dun. Oops.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Follow the trail of blood.
Right?
Ooh. That's
I grabbed on tight. And I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
She's an octopus.
He says he's a monster.
Oh.
I'd be surprised if those were hallucinogen berries.
Yes. That's why I said she probably got like, that's why I said
I
she
was
probably like
big,
got sick or
and
something.
I
I don't know.
moved real quiet.
Maybe died on the floor because she was only 10.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
the drunken sailor lie in the morning.
Lion thing.
I remember it because I heard it in cartoons and I heard it more also.
The Office.
The Office.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelt a canoe. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
So far, so good.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Her lion, Mom. It's herself. Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver this. I keep going in circles.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I think she,
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, I'm gonna draw pictures of people. Okay.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, like
How sad.
all,
Why do that? Why?
all because they didn't feed her last night. They sent her to bed without dinner. What would you do? Why would you do that?
I know.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
We have lots of birds. And of course they're all deceased. Wouldn't make sense if they were still alive.
Almost crazy.
That's a lot of birds. Yummy. Alright, left to right.
Her room was like a museum. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Louis? Her other... Dang, how many brothers did you lose, girl?
Well, Lisa, look at your thingy, because it has the tree, the family tree on there.
Oh, yeah. Louis? Jeez. So Louis is dead. Melton died. Girl, you the only surviving one, apparently.
How that happened, I'm not sure.
A new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
You the only one alive. You the only one. I'm gonna get something to eat real quick. I'm gonna pause real quick.
I go get some.
Early in the... I gotta see that.
Well, because I know the melody of it. I know how it goes.
Dwight sings it.
Yeah, he does.
Alexa, Turn off reading room. Bird eye in one board.
Last time I did that with Alexa, she didn't understand what the heck I meant.
She's like, what you talking about, Willis?
And the last time, and then me and Mom tried it again, and she didn't do anything. All she said was okay, and nothing happened.
Fail.
Like, what? No.
You had one job.
Oh my gosh, Betty's car's left here.
Betty's card there.
Yeah, Peter took her with his car. Oh, right. I shall be back.
Huh? What?
Back. I said I shall return, person.
Bird eye in one board.
asking you a question.
Okay.
Do you remember Muppet Treasure Island?
Yes.
Why? That's where I heard the song from too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oof. You still see me?
Yeah, I still see you. Wait. Hold on. Your YouTube is very slow.
I know, my frame per second dropped.
Crap.
I think it's because people are online now. People are back from school.
It's Friday.
And that too, that doesn't help any.
No.
So,
You can keep playing because I need to make myself something, and I decided to make myself if there's still enough meat. I actually made myself once a like a breakfast kind of nacho thing with chips, beans, and eggs.
yep, I've done that too. So good, isn't it?
Yes, very good.
With chess,
So,
you gotta put
let's
chess.
make that real quick, and I'll be right back. But just keep it playing.
I can do something else. We can wait.
Oh.
I'm in no rush.
Live stream is, if this live stream is good right now, that's why.
Oops.
Right.
I'll keep going? Okay, I'll keep going.
I'll be right the back. Molly, you're such a bum. Look at you, sleeping on a pillow. I should take a picture of that. It looks funny. Stay.
Why is it drip here? I'm gonna guess that's you, Sugar.
What?
Oh, the hands.
What happened?
Well,
What are you looking at?
the molding of hands.
Oh, how cute.
And there's more. Oops. Wrong one. Too many people in your family died. That's sad.
Yikes.
That's a depressing history.
It's cute, but at the same time, if you really think about it, it's kind of sad. It's very depressing.
Are you the only one alive?
Yeah. Man. That's sad.
And even Dawn's dead. Even her mom's dead.
What?
Yeah, that's right
What
here.
happened? I guess we'll find out more in the game.
It's all-
Alright. Go breakfast. Well, what happened? So, okay.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Oh.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh. Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Apparently. Oh.
even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Can I duck?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
That was good.
And I was sitting at this desk when I called you to tell you that I had herpes and that I was still in love with you, and you said that it was over and that you didn't love me.
Next up, Secretary Shrew will read the minutes from Sunday's meeting.
Minutes from previous meetings of Knights of the Night. No, Kim, Kate. Oh, this meeting is for Knights of the Night only. Knights of the Night are volunteer crime patrols. They're also prepared as guardian angels, so it cannot be more difficult than that.
One more look around, make sure I got everything. It's kind of...
For all exposed purposes, sure, think guardian angel. One of our many recent good cases, we set out to capture the threat and strangler. Mission accomplished. Not by us.
I'm actually just looking for my BlackBerry, so carry on.
I see how this moves. Everyone laughs. Ha ha ha. Screw you.
Dwight, don't be bothered by your friend's business.
What are you gonna do now? You gonna make fun of our leader's weird voice?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
I'm just looking for my phone.
It was a pretty big trace.
Minutes from previous meeting of Knights of the Night.
That's some pink bathroom here.
Reflective strips were glued to control jackets. Knights were outside with flashlights to test them. The rest was just boilerplate stuff.
Go ahead and read it. Some people want you.
Okay. Knights stayed outside to play flashlight.
Oh, come on.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Was it? Oh, already off.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Yeah. No, I got it.
It's hidden in this book.
Leaving now.
What?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
January 3, 2001. The day was Holly Park is one. Otherwise.
Wow.
No. Today we reached the best that it would save my life. Holly gave me an ultimatum. I was supposed to by New Year's, but they break up. Now, if she's engaged, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to start attacking her. Not engaged. All I think is where the whole place is found out about it. Either way, I am going to talk you down. Nobody talks you down like myself in the video. They seem like a good idea.
I see how the other one died.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
It's kind of sad.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
I have returned.
He has returned?
At Barbara's funeral, we swore
When I
we'd never be afraid of him, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to cry.
Oh, how cute. She has a cast on her foot.
No, this is okay, this is about a point to here about Calvin and Sam. They were twins.
Who was twins?
Calvin and Sam. Remember well, when I looked into the peephole, there was a room that was split in half?
Oh, they're twins. They were like identical twins or just?
They were identical twins.
Oh, wow.
Calvin, liked the military.
I see.
So I think he enlisted. No, never mind. He was only 11.
Oh, I was gonna say, he looks a little young.
And Sam liked, astronomy. He liked the astronauts, space and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So right now, playing Sam.
Okay. I'm right now at the part where he's on the swing.
Yeah.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around is impossible.
Oh, you're gonna go round.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh yeah, I'm doing this!
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Oh yes! Oh yes,
Then
this
maybe
is happening.
he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to go around now.
That's what I want to remember
No,
about my
Lisa,
brother.
no.
Do it! All the way up! Oh, almost! Let's do this!
This kid has a cast on already.
Oh, whoa, whoa!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
He flew off into the cliff!
Ay, ay, ay.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh my gosh.
He actually...
That's dangerous.
See, this is, Sam's. This is a spaceship.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh no, you know what? This is Calvin. Calvin wanted us to fly. I'm sorry, I got him. I'm getting him backwards.
Ay, jeez.
Oh,
It was an unfortunate accident.
yeah, he just wanted to go round and round, and then the
After
wind
the
picked
funeral,
up.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Ay, ay, ay.
How sad. Why would you do that? Why would
Why
you...
was watching him?
She roped half of
Mom
the
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I wouldn't either.
What?
See, look at the boys.
Hold on.
You'll see the twins right now.
Okay.
Oh, how sad. That's really sad. And the other one enlisted in the military, which is sad.
And he never set foot in the what?
He's never set foot in the room again, ever again.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's... Find out your brother died tragically like that by an unfortunate accident. That's... yeah. Ay, ay, ay.
Sad.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
You know, one died of starvation, the other, excuse me, by swinging too hard and too fast. By an unfortunate accident.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think she died at 16.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Who died at 16?
Barbara. According to this, Barbara, yeah, 16.
Ay, ay, ay.
But she was pregnant too. Or I think
Wow.
so.
Hold
I
on.
never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
How well, I can't tell.
Hold on. Happy birthday, Barbara. Seriously, we're gonna leave food in here. There should be bugs.
What? There should have been bugs where the Chinese food was at.
It's what it says right here. Barbara, 1944, 1960.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family.
The internet slowness is starting kicking a little bit.
The surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Orcas!
Came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the
Oh
music
gosh,
box.
oh!
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh boy.
20 minutes later,
Famous last words.
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Alright, famous last words.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm actually playing in the comic. Lol.
Oh, no way! Wow.
Isn't this from...
Yeah, it's from The Exorcist.
Yeah. Oh, gee. I'm pumping this up.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Get that crutch. Not that I like The Exorcist. I don't like The Exorcist. I just... That song is pivotal.
Rick is...
Can I explore a little bit? Just a bit? Just... Oh, you can't. Never mind. Try moving. Just a bit.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Right.
What the heck? Okay, that's where her grandfather got himself.
Guys, quit exploring and just go to the stupid door.
What door? Oh. Sorry. You meant me.
Yes.
But is it scary?
What? I didn't say anything.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Duh, stupid.
Barb,
What do you think was
relax.
gonna happen?
I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick.
Oh my gosh, why?
Furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it.
Yeah,
When she fell
I
asleep
threw it to your face.
watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter? What's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Here I go again. What's this? Oh, it's
It's not gonna be something.
And I was like, stop exploring and go up.
It's okay, Lisa. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Why does it look red? That's one of the many reasons why I hate Halloween so much.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh crap.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And here he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
The way I came in.
Night. She played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
No, I have to go down. I have to go chat down chicken?
Uh-huh.
For real? Who does that?
Hey, your brother! What the heck?
I'm like, where's my brother? Oh, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. He's not there, huh? Yep.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Of course. Let's go open the door!
333, get out of my house!
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I thought you were right.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
That's messed up.
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Hold on. My hubby calls. Hello?
Hey, just double checking what we need from the farmer's marketplace.
Romaine lettuce.
Is that it?
Yes. Oh! Yeah, for now.
You don't need anything else?
Well, I do need chili, but it's a specific chili, and I can get that later.
Oh, okay, yeah, don't want me to get it. I'll get probably the wrong one.
Yeah, I know it's chili. I can't remember what it's called. I just know what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Alright, so just romaine lettuce, we have tomatoes, right?
Yes, we have 2 more tomatoes, I think.
Okay, we have onion.
And we have onion, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll figure out. I'm on my way there now, and then I'm gonna pick up a favorite pizza, and then we'll be home.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I'll probably do some yoga when I get home, so I didn't get to do it last night. Because by the time, you guys went to sleep, or when you started putting my kids to bed, I was tired. I was like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it now before I go to sleep.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, alright, I'll let you go. Love you.
Love you too.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Last year, I went to a seminar called Terrible time, super lonely. But
Hello. I'm gonna go
she
get
died?
some. Hold
What
on.
happened?
I'm gonna go get water.
Okay.
We'll find out in a second.
I am the plan.
Alright, got more water. Let's do this. Let's finish it. So she screamed, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
And then, what
Yeah, but all the people that she was her fan or whatever, they turned like ugly and evil. And then all of a sudden, I was just, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, the heck? Did she just die? She died.
Well, hold on. Well, let's see. Well, let's see what happens. Hold on.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Wow.
He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What the heck?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Why?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
You were murdered?
I guess. Remember there was, kidnappings and stuff that day.
Oh my gosh.
And break-ins.
Pobrecita.
Okay, so you see how I'm getting everybody, all these?
Yes.
So there's Sanjay. There's a K. If you look on the map, there's a Sanjay, a K, and a Sven. Now, as you see, all the other names have dates and when they die. So I'm guessing these three are gonna be like, so you have to find them. And Ingleborg, sorry, there's 4.
Oh.
So these are the,
I see.
yeah, so these are gonna be the ones, yeah. I have to find these, like, there's no, I have to find whatever. Like, they're gonna be the...
Right, but how come... Okay, yeah, never mind.
They're gonna be the secrets that I find, I guess.
Okay.
If you understand my meaning.
Right. So, I guess she died when the hook guy was there or something.
I think so. I think when they... Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
That sucks.
That's really sad.
Girl, you just leave your bra in like that?
And she all to protect her
I
brother.
guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh, because she knew. Remember, this is a game that's not scary. It's just exploring.
Right.
Except for the creaky noises, which make you think it's scary, but it's not.
Right. Well, yeah, it's kind of a horrid memory.
Oh, that was Barbara. This is her music box.
They don't want them to play in it because, you know, it's kind of traumatizing. Her ear was left in it.
Yeah, I just realized that right now. That's her. It says Barbara on her music box.
Yeah.
Didn't I just come in through the basement? Or the garage? It was the garage.
There was something.
That's not the basement. Wow, they have a whole room. Doggone it. Did you see this? There's a garage and a basement.
Winchester Mansion.
Jeez. See, this would be... This I would convert into like my space. The laundry's here. This would be my gaming place. Like, don't you... Mom, this is Mommy's space. Mommy's... You want to play here? You better listen up. This is Mommy's space.
Mommy's space. I'll come to Mommy's place. Me come to Lisa's space.
See, this is the setup I want. This right here. You see this scene? I want this scene.
Hold on, if I can see, because I'm a little lagging.
I'll have the baby's toys here too. Sven.
I claim to be in Elisa's space.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Have the how come I'm playing The Office in the background?
Oh, Office, yeah.
Right, but why?
I forgot why.
Oi, Sven is the old guy who got his hand accident with the saw. Yeah.
And died by dragon.
Say what?
He died by dragon.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
By a dragon? Like a physical beast?
No.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
He was. I'm sorry, you can see me now. He was building a dragon slide, and it collapsed. So.
It's a family of unfortunate accidents.
They're a family of unfortunate events. What they are.
Indeed. And Edith is the only survivor.
Oh, apparently. Yeah, the one that lived the longest.
And let me make this window.
It turned out
smaller.
she was hiding a lot more than that.
So I can watch you and watch. I think that's Edith.
This is doggone. Wow.
What's the matter?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Oh, okay.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
That's probably where he died. And no one will know because...
If there's a pattern in all these stories... I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
I'll say this. There's a bathroom. Wow, there's like, you can literally live down here. Well, obviously. Obviously.
Alright. You think Walter died down here?
That's okay? Yeah. I'm gonna put the dogs outside real quick. Let me 1 second. Come on, let's go outside.
Died down here.
I think so.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Goodbye, everyone.
Right.
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
Oh, gosh.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
The bombing?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
He's old now. It's 2005.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Walter.
Are you playing as Walter right now?
No, well, yeah, I am.
So was that like bombings then?
No, I think
I know
it was.
it's out
I don't
there
know.
somewhere.
That's a good question.
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Molly?
Who's involved too?
Molly.
The girl who starved to death.
Oh.
And Calvin.
Okay.
Oh, he's like, you think it's like some kind of like curse or something.
I'm guessing this is your trash. It's not very sanitary, sir.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Wow. That sucks. Train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That really sucks. He died. Wow.
He finally was free
I'm sure
and then
he was trying
lost
to protect me.
No. When he broke the wall, well, he did lose it for 30 years, and then finally he's like, you know, I'm tired of it. I'm going out. Got out of his cave. Instead of going the other way, which is normal. I mean, if you're gonna go out through the way you came in. He went out where he does whatever, broke through the wall to go outside.
Right.
Not knowing that that's what the shaking was, the train.
Oh.
That's why he felt the shaking, because there was a train that always went by. There was a tunnel.
So he was like near that tunnel.
He was near the train in that tunnel where he made the tunnel. So
For 30 years.
For 30 years, it was the same thing over and over and over until finally the shaking stopped. Not knowing that the schedule for the train had changed. So he goes out, walks on the train tracks. You know, nothing. You don't think there's a train that goes there. You don't know what that shaking was.
Right.
And he was what, 50? Let's see, he was 53. He was 53. Living in solitary confinement. Oh, and train. Oh yeah, well, it's just the story of all these people that Yes. Hold on, Ariana.
I'm gonna bring out the Pediasure and that sugar. Yeah, you can come give a hand too. Jack.
Hi. Thank you.
Anyone else? Oh, anybody else? Yes, all right. With yours. The rest of you are yet to meet me. But it was a pleasure meeting you, and you've got my information. So feel free to call you. Hey, we still pick up some.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, I can't really close it. Okay, so here's Savannah. Savannah. And then you.
Well, that's kind of cool. Where are your books?
I don't know. I thought I wrote them. I know one class I have them use books. I wasn't sure.
Well, that's. I only have books for 2 classes, and the others I don't. Which is nice.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Do my yoga after.
Sorry?
Do my yoga after. Go to the bathroom. My mom gave me avocado original. Are you right? I got it. That's what we're gonna ask you.
Alright, ready to continue?
You got it. Added more to the list?
Yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 5. I have 5.
5 what?
Poor Walter.
No, not that list.
Oh, what list? What? Oh, Crunchyroll list. I got you.
Violet, I don't know how this lady saw this anime, but somehow she saw the first episode of Violet Evergarden, so I quickly checked Netflix. I'm like, where is it? But it doesn't come out till January 11th. No, wait, that should be
That's
right
today!
Wait, how come I can't see it? What?
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Wait, what is it called again?
Violet Evergarden. It says available on Netflix in spring 20. Oh.
Spring.
I hate you people. It comes out in the spring of 2018. It's not out right now. Only Canada and the United Kingdom have it. I hate you people.
I was like, whoa! And I'm all checking. Yes, give me.
I know, it's like that too. I'm like, oh, but it says.
Hurry.
Yep, but then it says, oh, spring 2018 US. I'm like, I hate you.
My hopes. Got my hopes.
I know, my hopes up too, because I'm like, oh, where?
They have.
Canada, UK, so that could only mean she's in Canada. And that's how she saw it first.
Maybe she was afraid to end up like that.
And this lady gave it a 4 out of 5. It's really, really beautiful and good. So
It looked really beautiful and good.
And Death March to the Moon.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
what else did she tell you?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
It's all
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Would you really want to go down here? Oh, you died already? That's fast.
Who died? Our main character already died?
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe 2.
I have a feeling I didn't
thought
get
it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
You wanna run out of this tunnel? I wanna run out of this tunnel.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, sad the burial.
Oh, it's lagging, so I won't know.
Oh, that's why there's no more train. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Why would you put... I don't know. Muted wood is beautiful.
Yeah. Ah. And there's his grave.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
That's pretty.
But I thought you should know about your family.
I heard about this.
Oh my god, okay, that's why. I'm like, why can't I go forward? Oh.
And the history you're a part of.
Got to go all the way over there? It's nighttime, bro. Time to...
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Just okay.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
It's late, girl. Late. It is time to go. Maybe's. Oh, there's fire cat. The fire cat. Fire. Fire power. Wait. Alright, before I go that way, I wanted to know if there was anything here. Because sometimes there is. There is nothing. Alright, just try to figure out where to go.
That's fine.
So you might see me going up and down a few times.
Clearly.
Okay, I think I know where to go. Oh, stairs. That might help.
This actually looks kind of
I'm gonna go up the stairs. Who would want to go up the creaky stairs?
Not me.
That are probably a little bit rotted.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Michael! Michael! So we should just say that. Just don't want to go.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's true.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Although that might be what... I think those are the pets.
Oh, it's still getting
3
there.
of the gerbils
It's
were
gonna
mine,
get there.
and 2 had been my fault.
You sat on it.
Hang on, Lisa. Hang on.
Yep.
Hello? What's that?
Burpee. So are you chirpy, burpee, lurpy, and surpy?
Yes, I am.
Burpee. Derpy.
Why? What happened?
Anyway.
Que la pues. Goodbye. Hang on, Lisa. I have to open the door from your brother.
From my brother?
Yeah, for our brother.
Our brother.
Yay!
We got Big Bailey and Schwartzy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
I don't think I have Sven.
That was in the garage. Lisa? Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah, but I didn't find.
Yeah, his was in the garage.
Yeah, but I didn't find his thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Not like a. Yes, I know what you mean. Like a diary of some sort or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Hi, Jenny.
Ready? Hi, Tom.
Hi, Jenny.
Oh, baby.
You're not talking about Bella, are you?
Yeah, she's talking about Bella. He's talking about Bella. Darn it, Jeremy!
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, it's a girl. I thought it was a guy. Why can't the cool characters ever be a baby?
Oh my gosh, Jeremy, she's a
I
dog.
could see it poking out of the water.
She's a baby.
Oh my gosh. And you all wonder why she's like the way she is.
Huh? Oh, she's doing the otter thing.
Okay, fine. I like when she does the otter thing.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
So bad. Don't want to throw up. I can feel it. So, there's some good ones. Some not on, I'm not on there. I'm really mad that Violet Evergarden is not out yet on
Netflix.
Netflix. But she's like, I'm in Canada, so I can watch it earlier. Oh, I do.
Netflix.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
We only get it in the spring. Why can't we have it now?
The more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, there's more.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory, Sam, and Gus.
Gus?
Yeah. Gregory, Sam, and Gus. And there's Dawn. I think she was the only girl. Her mom was the only girl. Milton, Sanjay. Oh, here
She
is
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Here's Sanjay. See? Milton.
We never found
Sanjay,
Martin's
actually.
body, so my mom insisted we were putting
Sounds
up a
very
monument,
as if in
not
Indian
a
name is wrong right
tombstone.
now. It is.
Sanjay Kumar.
Yeah.
40. Snow. 36. Let's be 36.
Wow.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday.
Oh, maybe if she gave you a straight answer, she probably wouldn't, because she probably traumatized by how many kids she lost.
Yeah, let's go up. Why would I go up this thing?
Because curiosity. Curiosity knows all.
And you kill the cat.
But looking back on it now,
sorry.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Oh, you found it.
No,
Oh, okay. I thought you found the other third one. If there was a third one. Shoot. Yay!
That's why I worked. 26.
See? Love you. I'm so sore.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my yoga right now. I'm not gonna do a long session.
Oh yeah. It's okay. Tis alright.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What? What? What was that?
Huh?
Did you hear what she said? How old is she? How old is she? Yes!
What'd you say?
I don't know how old she's supposed to be. How old is this kid supposed to be? Let's say it's 2017. Hold on. I need a console letter.
Wait, older?
I think she may be older than what I thought she was.
Why?
Let me 1 second. Oh no, she's 17. No, I'm right. I thought I heard something about her being 22 weeks pregnant. I'm like, wait, what?
What?
Say what? Say what? Oh, here's the ladder. Oh, I can't step on the glass. Don't want to step on glass anyway. So
we have shoes, right?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
You open the door?
Yeah, I went out to my car.
Oh.
They were both pretty intense.
I didn't see that. Well, no wonder. Wait, Sam is the vet. Okay, before I go to the left, I'm gonna go right this time. Strip on the bare rug here.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Girls! Go over there! Go! Go lay down! Go lay down! Come here! Come here! Go the other way. Why are you going through here? There's no room for you here. Silly puppies. Airline ticket, eh?
Poor Sam.
His room is actually the only neat one. Except for that drawer is in the blanket. Other than that, it's...
Oh, by the way, Maddie's accusing you of taking all the tissues. What? How?
Dang.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I don't know. She kind of sort of seems like to accuse me too. Because she's wondering where all the tissues went. They all went to her. She's the one who... That's what I said! She's the one who hugged the stupid boxes. I only took, like, the box that was less than half empty. Yeah, yellow puffs box with a lotion. I didn't think that one. She's wondering which of us took it. Not me. Wasn't me there. That's what I said, but she doesn't believe me.
Dawn, I promise. You'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
And I figured out how to fix it.
Okay, there we go.
Wow, that's actually a good focus.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Boy.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what? We'll never fit this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
You're playing this actually really intriguing game with a family.
Okay, got it.
Take the pictures. I get to take the pictures.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Just gonna take pictures of random things.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Oh, wow. They own land. That camera's older than you are.
That's probably right. Oh, pretty.
Aw.
I like the serenity of the music as you play.
Hold still while I take...
Hey,
Oh my gosh, a blue jay! A blue jay!
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa's Fen taught us how to... Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
They interrupted.
We found an old logging trail with deer everywhere.
Where are you?
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
He sounds like he's in his like 30s instead of in his like 40s. He sounds very young.
Well, I'm playing this. I'm playing as the one who has the camera is Dawn. That's the mom. So yeah, of course he has to sound young.
Right, but I'm saying when you took a picture, he's got like
Eyes, Dawn.
Good picture.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe.
Oh, nice. It's a picture of a deer.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
My baby, come here, baby.
Now keep yourself square.
Come here, baby.
Great shot, Dawn.
Oh, okay. Come here. Come on.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Trying to make it.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
You scared the bird away?
Hang on, kiddo. Just trying to get a shot of the two of us together.
Hi, baby. Oh, she's still crying.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh wow.
What happened?
That's how he died.
How did he die? Well, I'll find out right now.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That's really sad.
Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah.
Oh.
Really sad.
Something I want to open, but there's no little white circle to open it.
So he fell off a cliff on accident because he not a deer.
Wow. It was a
So, well, I guess you can call it a deer accident then.
It's a hunting accident.
Hunting accident. Thank you. That's very interesting.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Well, yeah. Oh god.
Jeremy.
He says playing a game of a family of unfortunate acts. A series of unfortunate events? Yes, something like that. And the only one who survived is the lead girl we're playing. Her name is Eva. The lead girl that we're playing? The girl we're playing. I meant to say the girl character from the game we're playing.
I'm just looking around the room real quick.
That's fine. Pac-Man! Sorry.
Okay, so we'll do that later. Pac-Man.
Oh, well, that's what looked like on the carpet.
It's Gregory. He's the one that died early. He's only a year-old.
Yeah.
Oops. No. Dang it.
Why you do that?
I do that.
Oh my god.
Divorce.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Okay, I'm the baby.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I love fun.
Great song. Oh. Please tell me they did not leave the baby in the bathroom.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh.
Yep. It's happening.
Ay, jeez.
Bend over, Gregory. It's time to...
No. Don't do it.
Hold on, sweetie.
No. Let it ring.
Parenting 101. Never leave the baby unattended.
Sam, I
in the bath
right now.
You've got to be kidding me.
I wonder what he saw.
Why are you playing such sad games, Lisa?
It's not my fault, really. Wait, am I the frog? Oh. I am the frog, okay. I am now the frog.
But his world was wrong. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
What happened to your frog? Unchain
Whatever it was, he saw.
I know what I have to do.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
I'm trying to...
It sure made him happy.
They left her in the bath this long? What is wrong with you?
I know how silly it sounds. But I worry about a baby being too happy. But I can feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Apparently, we're not learning.
I don't want Gregory to hear
Why
this.
would you do this?
What happened?
She left the baby in the tub again, but it's empty. Still dangerous.
Trying to hurt himself.
About the world
What?
saw.
Okay, she emptied it out, so that's fine, I guess. But still, that soap is very toxic to the baby.
I ran in the water alone.
So much I don't understand.
Well, no, make him slip and hurt his head. I'm just saying, you know, there's a lot of dangerous stuff in there, okay? Oh, jeez.
Transport time.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
It is her fault. What are you talking about?
No, he's talking about him.
Oh, him? Yeah, oh, him.
Yeah, baby.
Huh?
I'm sure he's happy.
No, just like literally or playing the
He'd want you to
fooling
be
around.
happy too.
He's
Good luck,
this is
Kay.
his imagination, so he's
Love,
actually
Sam.
dead. Oh. The mom left him in the bathtub by himself.
And the baby drowned.
And yep, and the baby drowned. Wow.
You don't do that. You don't do that. It's dumb.
I can't imagine my mom.
I'm like, I want to, like, I don't know, I just got upset.
I know, I wanted to.
What's
A
wrong
poem
with
for
you?
Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, this is cool.
A poem for Gus. Oh no.
Well, you know what's gonna happen here.
Ay, ay, ay. Lisa, I'm playing a very depressing game.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh, this kid's a rebel. He's got a spiked wristband on his wrist. What?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met one. We don't need a stepmom, were the words
I
that...
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Lightning.
Oh no, Lisa. Oh, Lisa. Oh, frick. No, Joey's talking about something else.
Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Wow.
Yep, I do it too, because he's a rebel.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Yep. Lightning.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yep, there it is. That's when you stop flying your kite. That or
Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder. I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh, with the storm.
He never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Let's see, 69 to 82. I think I already did this math. He was 14? 9, 10, 11, 12. No. 13. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 13. 14 years old. Well, Dad did say come into the tent.
Well,
and Dad should have got him by the ear and pulled him.
Well, yeah, you would think so, right? There seems to be a case of bad parenting in this game.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Is there more up there? No.
So the debris got him in the storm.
Oh, that's Jeremy. I'm like, who in the world is doing that? Oh, there's.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
In Calcutta.
Oh no, wrong one. What? The McFrick. McFlurries!
Lewis was born a year later.
Oh, yeah, I think she likes.
When my dad died,
at that point, I would
anywhere
feel
else to
like
go.
my whole family is like cursed or something like that. But not like, or like, sorry, not that I would like obviously believe in it. Horrible incidences that keep happening.
Yep. Wait, how many people already died? Bye-bye.
I'm out.
You are back.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
You're back from my house.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
So her father
she made the best plan.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Jeremy.
But it didn't last.
We still don't have Edie. She'll probably last maybe a little bit.
Oh, we still don't have a lot actually.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I mean, unless one down the hill, don't it?
I don't know why I want to get the sound out of this.
You only get a sound out of one. Probably because the other one needs to be charged. Right. Oh, yellow feet. That's very pretty. I guess you like the architecture. Wow.
Probably.
What does that look like to you? What does that remind you of?
I don't know, I can't see yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get off my mat! Tell me you're allowed on walk on food.
What is that painting of?
It looks like remember that other story, the other game we played on the PS4? The Swan something, the Swan.
Yeah, that's exactly what that. You know what? That's actually exactly what the town looks like too, though. What?
That's cool.
Can we say Easter egg?
Oh, look at the prince.
Say what, Lisa?
446. You okay? You gonna go meet me?
Soon, yeah. I just wanted to get on STO for that.
STO? Oh, okay.
Ah, it is. That's kind of funny. I guess, yeah.
Milton Finch in
Yeah,
The Magic Paintbrush.
The magic paintbrush.
Interesting.
I wasn't doing that long, I'm out of shape.
You and me both. I couldn't even go hard on the punching bag. I was just tapping it. Why? Oh.
Okay, I'm going to show you this boat, like. But I don't know.
Okay.
It's like a stepper plus.
Stepper plus a
Yeah, like a step math thing. But it's mixed with like a.
Oh, I think I've seen it. I like. I think. Oh wait, I think I have.
Yeah, it's like. There's like 15 there. As much as I like running with Omega, I don't think I'm running with one. At least not like I do.
Well, not right now.
Well, I mean, you know, my knees don't grow back, right?
Yes. Maybe there's old people that still run or jog. I have. I've seen older like.
I'm not saying you haven't. I'm just saying. Good.
You could just walk too, though.
Yeah. What time are you thinking about
5:30.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
That's it?
Yeah. Well, he was only what? Let's see.
Wait, so
11.
what happened to him?
Did you see on Facebook yet? Or are you on Facebook today?
I haven't gone to Facebook yet. In months.
Figured.
What happened?
Oh no, I was gonna say that tagged you in the thing with Mandy.
Oh no.
Oh. Ariana's probably seen it.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
In a New York. Yes, it is finally finished. Alright. And he was only 11 when he disappeared. Mind you, they don't put a death date because he just went missing. He was never found. So there's that hope that he might still be alive.
Yeah. So we don't know what happened to him.
No, he just disappeared.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I don't know what happened. It's just he's gone.
Yeah.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Get your butt.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Alexa, turn on reading room. Okay. He was very experimental, I see. He liked herbs. No. Dang it. Get back in there. I take after brother.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh boy.
Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Some other people who are not famous, or like yourself, found
He
white
kept working
powder
at the
that's very
cannery,
toxic.
but he withdrew part of
Someone
himself.
sent a letter.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Never mind, it's actually just white dust. Nothing to concern about. They're like, really? So we tested out what the white dust was, and it's actually highly
I asked him to describe it.
Okay. Well, they don't know what it
He
is,
said he
but
started small,
it's not recommended.
imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
I don't see it.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Ew!
I worried about him then.
Oh my god.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Jeremy, did you just say oh my... Not oh my gosh?
Yep.
Jeremy... Jeremy, it's oh my gosh.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh yeah, I remember writing that.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Is it something that...
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
I have no idea.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
And this one...
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm playing two things at once. I am lost. Where am I? Oh.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh boy. Here we go. It's gonna get harder. Oh god.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her silver harp.
One with the electric sitar.
rainbows. Oh my god.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
This is really scary now.
Why?
You'll see why.
Okay. Well, he's kind of getting closer to that thing, and then getting more bloodier. I'm pretty sure he lost blood from that.
But he was so proud of having created
and
it.
in the process of this lost blood like that or something. I don't know.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
That's me, by the way.
What? I don't know.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Well, I'm not there yet, but I can get where it went.
I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow.
Suicide.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So now I'm just You see Dawn and Edie.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh, he just didn't have any achievement keys.
Well, hello. We still need, yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew Edie was going to be last. But,
oh.
Wow.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, I'm trying to get out. Really, I am.
I like how I gave you this idea. Oh, well, him doing whatever he was doing up there didn't help there, so. I just see a hookah in there.
No. Oh, there you go.
Oh, you guys. Oh.
You're gonna see me go up and down. I'm trying to go down the stairs.
It's okay. Yeah, I see what's gonna go on now. Up we go. And down.
Oh.
What? I like how I gave you that idea. This thing is? Yeah. I thought it was Mom. Mom was the one who told me about it. I didn't hear you. You know what, Delisa should have said at the top of the boat and be like, I'm flying!
Right. I'm king of the world.
That's you. I'm flying. I'm flying. Well, that's what she does at the I don't know, I forgot what the term was, the term was, but at the tip of the boat, where the front tip of the boat, they're like, she was like, I'm flying. She brought out her arm. With the Jackie Decker. How do we find the other three? I know Sven was in the garage, but there was no, like, memoir.
I'm about to find out.
There's also, what is there? Sanjay, right? Or do we find him?
We kind of did. We know that he's, my dad. Or the character's dad. He's a main protagonist.
Okay. But there's also another one, too. There's Sanjay.
I don't even know if I'm going the right way.
Man and the other one. Whee! This house, as big as it is, it's quite cramped. Like it's very forgive me, I didn't mean cramped. It's connected very much, so it's very close knit environment.
I'm just trying to figure out where to go next. I think I went the wrong way.
Well, we won't know until you progress somehow.
Maybe that was it.
Say what?
C'est bon?
Ça va? Oh, Jack, c'est part of us. Part of your tradition. Ça va? says, "Oh, take it easy, champ. He's one of us, part of the European division." Come on. And the mouse gets all upset.
I have never been treated so ridiculously.
In my life, in my entire life.
Okay, so that's supposed to be dialogue, but there's no dialogue. How?
Oh, no. Stop it. Hey. You're like, why?
Why does that sound familiar? Tell me.
No, Lisa. You were watching it earlier.
Oh.
I even said his name. It's Andy. Andy.
Oh, Andy.
Yeah.
Did you just say Dudley?
What? No. What? Oh, Lisa. You're hilarious.
Okay, we went through here. And that's why
they call cliffhanger.
How?
Hold on much longer. Every fan. That every fan.
I need to get up there, but the stairs are out. So find another way. Up.
I heard you bird.
She's a brat. She is a stinker.
It has a distinct box reference. Wait, bro. What? No! An hour for 3 hours. No, it hasn't. You've been amazing for 3 hours.
Found it. It went the wrong way.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Wow. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Did you know Mandy was mad at me because she's like, Jeffrey, where's the salsa? I'm like, what salsa?
There's
What
salsa.
happened that night had been coming for a long time.
There's more than one. Wait. Oh, sorry. I said, no.
Maybe I
was
should
like,
have come
what
sooner.
salsa? She's like, the only salsa. I'm like, what salsa? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what salsa I'm talking about. Like, what salsa? She's like, never mind. I was like, no.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I think I missed something.
Oh.
I feel like, well, because I'm missing Edie and Dawn.
No, we have Dawn.
No, we don't have Dawn.
Yeah, we do.
Look at my map. No Dawn. Do you want me to let the dogs in? Oh. Are they hungry? Oh. You want me to get it? Okay. Yeah, okay.
that was Barbara. Right. What? What method? Why? How come you're saying it doesn't work? How come you say it doesn't work? Yes, they are.
That whole last
I
day,
didn't like that. They were still done.
Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Jeremy, I don't
Until
even think you
supper,
left
when
it
she
for that
raised
long.
her
It
glass
was
and said,
boiling.
To our final night together. And all our final nights.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol.
Hold on, I have to go to the potty.
Okay.
Zane, you just wanted a salad, right?
In your head, one in your head, my love, baby, hey, hey, hey. Okay, so I'm gonna show you right now, Jeremy. Show you something real quick. My baby. Okay. I'm gonna tell you a quick tragic happening. This is Odin. I don't actually know what it is. Don't know much about it. Yes, this is the person who owns the house or land or whatever. I don't know where, but I don't know. Anyway, this guy over here is named Walter. He was stuck in the bunker of the house because Barbara detected a mysterious person in the house, and the person was like a murderer or something. Well, anyway, we'll get back to her story later. So Barbara protected Walter from this person, and Walter stayed in a bunker of the house, like way down in the ground, for about 30 years, and he lived to about 53, and he finally got out of the house, and once he did, he reached the tunnels, and then he's gonna spend a new life outside until he was hit by a train. Okay, and then there's Sam hit by a train. Huh? When he got hit by a train. Well, he saw the rails, and he for 30 years the train. He didn't know it was behind. He didn't know that his underground was the train. He just felt this random shaking each and every time, and mind you, I don't think he obviously knew that it was on a set schedule. Oh, you're in the tunnel. Yes. Okay. And he was, and he didn't know it was a train, let alone that had a set schedule. So all of a sudden, one day when he finally decided to get out, he didn't realize that the schedule could have changed. So he's like, the shaking suddenly stopped. So he goes down and realizes, and then, this is Sam. Sam? Yes. Sam, hunting accident. Barbara went with Sam, that's her father, and they hunted a deer, and they were going to take a picture of together with the deer that they shot, that they hunted for. And then all of a sudden, the deer was still kind of like jerky, and then she was like, oh, I think he's still twitching. He's like, no, it's fine. It happens all the time. And all of a sudden, it got his conscience. No, it got conscious, and then it regained consciousness. Thank you. Regained consciousness, and he jerked too much, and of course, he was at the edge of the cliff, and so. This one down here is Calvin. No, this is Sam by the Confederate. This is Sam. He's a very Talbot was only 4 years old, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in the single digit age. He liked space and astronauts. And one day he was just swinging on the swing and just swinging until he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I always set out to do. So he was swinging and swinging really high. Mind you, outside they're near a beach, and of course it would get really high. So he was swinging and swinging until he finally did like a total loop on the tree. But the second time he got around, the wind picked him up, and he left out of the swing and he was only. It was a quick and painless death. Yes. So, and then Barbara. He didn't hit his head. It was pretty sad. And then there's Barbara. She was the one who was saving Walter from like a murderer who came in the house. It was during Halloween, and she was like, someone's coming through, like someone's trying to get in the house, and so she got like a crutch to like protect herself. And so as she told Walter to like go hide somewhere, and while she protects him, her body was taken and never found, and all the murder left was her ear in the room. Yep. Next we have Molly, this little girl who also died at a very young age of 10, I think. Yeah. Hers is actually really sad, and actually I'm really upset with the mother about this because I guess she did something bad. I can't recall what. So what happened to Molly was that she was really, really hungry. So her mom got upset for whatever she did. I said, "You're going to bed without supper." So she's like, "Okay." She got upset, and she like sealed the door, and then she comes at her. She was like, "Mom, can I come out now?" She's like, "No, you're going to bed right now. It's late." She's like, "Okay," but she was like starving, and she was getting really, really hungry. So unfortunately, she just forced herself to eat it looked like a granola bar, but for like a gerbil or whatever. So she had to eat that, and then and she went into the bathroom, and unfortunately she ate toothpaste because she was very, very hungry. And then she saw I'm guessing it's during Christmas because there's like garland on the window, and there's those red berries you see commonly everywhere on the like outside of the forest. And she ate one, yes, and she never deprive your child of food as a punishment. That's like the worst thing you could ever do. That's like privilege up to max. Yes. And then this is like, I'm so mad at you, I'm gonna take away from you. Like, people are starving. You have the audacity to say, I'm gonna take away food from you. Yeah. So, we all see how very good. And then this is Gus, this rebellious child.
Who is there?
He's flying a kite, and so of course you see thunder and rain. Right, he's about to see. That's why he's gonna strike, of course. But actually, even something worse happens than that. I think even worse happens. Something even worse happens. The storm was getting really bad. His father told him to come inside. You know, it's getting dangerous. But the birdie, he's like, yeah, whatever. So he just stayed outside flying his kite until the storm got so bad that the tent where the wedding was, birthday or wedding, I think it was a birthday, it rolled over and rolled on him.
I think he got lifted into the sky, to be honest.
I'm guessing that too, because the wind was really strong.
Like the tent hit him, sent him flying to Lord knows where.
Yes, and killing him. And then this kid over like, you know, I don't know what you call them, but like, he's like hitting fish. So like, lost touch with reality. And this one, Milton, he's not dead. Well, in the book, it's presumed that he's dead, but he's actually, no one knows what happened to him. Yes, he could be still alive. So no one knows what happened to him. Her voice, though, she's my favorite. The one that was speaking. I'm on time!
Are you?
Oh, yeah, the one oh, did I? Right now? Oh my god.
Jeremy, oh my gosh.
Or Edie. Edie's the grandma.
My mom locked herself out of her car.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I gotta go get her spare from her house.
Okay. Oh, so her keys are in the car?
Yeah. Is this washed?
Oh,
Yeah, we're just hanging here.
yeah, because I have to.
No, that's fine. You can hang here. That's cool.
Fine.
I just,
So I can, because I have more sweaters. And I don't know, I
In the world, I should have come from.
I asked me to go. This is the one I was wearing when I was sick, so I was like. You know.
Yeah, I washed everything on it. It should be washed.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh no!
Well, I gotta go pick up Bubba. I will be back.
Okay. I put myself on mute.
I have no idea where. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, because all these. Literally, it's just laying down, put my phone down. Okay. Might be for the old one. Yeah, I was thinking of doing. You know how they have the combination?
down. Papa, hold on. Sit down. Here, come on. Take off your jacket. Take off your jacket. Good job. Thank you. Okay. Oops. Oh no.
Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Grab it.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Ouch. Yeah.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Papa!
Hey, that's for me.
Hi, Papa. And me.
Hold on. Call me again, Ariana.
Okay.
Don't push. I got it. Shoot.
have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Alright. I just am like, what?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
What are you playing? Are you still playing the game or no?
Yeah, I'm still playing.
Okay.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Are you still streaming it or no?
Yeah, I should be.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use my car because,
Yeah. No worries.
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here? It's mine. Edith! Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
My mom gave me a spare, so.
The next morning, the van came to pick her
Hold
up.
on to it. Put it on a key lock.
Okay. Wow. Look, Papa, you're daddy.
No?
No? Okay.
It's okay.
Can I say hi to your daddy?
wait, what happened to Edith?
I don't know. She's still there. Still. I just put on pause real quick.
No, not there yet.
She was already gone.
So when I saw the thing, it looks like
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
I think that's the one thing the other needs to answer though. That one they got stand, and I was like, how did I come about?
My mom didn't like to talk about it,
So random.
but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Something I would like to ask. All down like epidemic that happened.
Alright,
She got better.
Alright, I love you.
Love you.
Let's go to bed. So go TC.
Hello.
Love you.
Love you.
Have a good sleep.
Hi, buddy.
8:15?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah. Hey, Papa.
Bye, Bubba.
Say good night. See. Papa, that's sad. She gave your
For a while. And then she didn't. And then I was alone.
That's loud.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
This is...
And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
She was pregnant. What the heck?
Oh, what? That's it? Okay. So, she was a surviving member, but died.
Not really.
Wait, did she die? Did she just die young?
2017.
She was 19?
Yeah. Or 18.
What? Guessing car accident?
I don't know.
Well, we didn't try anything about Edie and Don.
Puppy.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Puppy. Yeah, that's puppy.
Oh my god.
Jeremy.
Oh, I know Annapurna.
No.
No. Alphabets. No, put your foot down.